You're now tuned into CSHR Radio, the station where we have no clue what we're doing, but we'll figure it out. Dang, I like tried to do a cool intro and Harsh just lets us sync with dead air. I'm okay. What's happening, Facebook? Y'all know they didn't put Maxx to Unholy behind the controls tonight, so you know it's about to be a ruckus. It's Tuesday. You know we got Tuesday night random happenings with the man Harsh Mad down here. Why he hiding and not getting on this camera and talking, I'm not sure yet.
Well, it's because a certain someone decided to change the camera settings to where we can barely be seen. So,
Who?
anyway,
Who did that?
yeah, I wonder who. Yeah, I wonder. Now,
I mean, if I did, my bad. I told you I wasn't even trying to be on camera.
no,
So
that
we
is
gonna
true.
see.
That is true. That's actually a good. That's actually a good one to use if you're not trying to be on camera. All right, hello again, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday night. Welcome to another edition of Random Happenings on CSHR Radio. Tonight, I don't know. We could have some fun. We could be bored out of our minds. Maybe I'll say a bunch of controversial stuff so Maxx comes out of hiding. Or I might just play some Joey B. We'll see. But I will say, it is funny when people complain about the things they love, the things they brag about being. That to me is hilarious. I mean, I won't mention any names, but there are some of our most passionate viewers falling under this category. So, there is that.
Wow, wow, wow.
So there is that. And while we take a moment to share this out, obviously no one is even hold on, and obviously no one's even is anyone even in the comments yet? God
Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. So on this Tuesday night, there's so many things to think about. There's so many things to talk about. But yet, I don't know if any of them are even worth talking about at this point. I don't know, Max. What are your thoughts on any of this?
Why are you baiting me into this? This one is your ball.
You know, I will say, no,
Me,
I guess this is
I
more.
have no clue exactly like what you're even talking about, so I really can't have an opinion, bud.
Yeah. Well, I guess if we're gonna turn into this type of show, then the Tuesday and Friday shows are usually glib and jokey and fun, and everyone's goofy, and on this beautiful night, it's just great. I'm just grateful that we don't have as many cartoon characters on this show. We don't have Miss Kirby, Jean Grey, Dr. Jean Grey, and we don't have our favorite mutated turtle himself. But
What? Why would you be happy they're not here tonight?
I'm not happy that I hear, but it does make the show a bit more serious. Anyhow, now,
Okay. Hey, it was the way you said it. I'm sitting over here looking at you on camera like, what are you saying right now?
well, you have to admit, Max, half the people we do shows with are like cartoon characters. They're not like you have to wonder if they're real people. Like, you have to admit that.
I don't even know if I'm real half the time. What is real?
Well, real is like, how do I explain this? How do I explain this? Neither of us compare. All right. Jean Grey is that X-Men? Yes. We actually have a yes. One of our co-stars of the show is actually Professor Jean Grey. She looks like Professor Jean Grey.
If
But
you wonder why she keep telling you she gonna take 2 inches of your shins, you always giving her like all types of names.
hey, you know what? She'd have to crack that joke about karaoke. But more importantly, she's a dwarf and she won't live past 50, so it doesn't matter. Anyhow, Howie says Skynet AI here. That's the only thing that makes sense about Howie because he's such a stereotype, but he hates being called a stereotype, yet he brags about being a stereotype. Does that make any sense, Max?
Actually, it makes perfectly sense. Is
Yeah.
Hoey black?
No.
Because
But
that's some black people stuff. Black people cry about the stereotypes about black people, but love being ghetto.
yeah, the thing is that's not a black thing either. That's also an Asian thing as well. That's just a
I
black.
couldn't tell you. I don't know nothing about being Asian.
I'm just saying there's a lot of South Asians that cry about the same nonsense. It's like they will complain about one religion and yet behave the same way and like hate on people of a certain religion, but yet behave just like them and be like, why do people confuse us? I'm like, really? Really? Like, I won't mention any names when it comes to religions and stuff, but Hindus tend to. No, we won't go that far.
Here's why I came to it with religion. They're all wrong. Join the cult of Wubs.
Of course.
Pledge your allegiance to the Wubs.
Exactly. With the minister, Max's UnHoliness.
And I don't even want you to give tithes. You just can give offerings if you so feel called to.
Of course. But yeah, to go back on it, it's just weird how, like, in the South Asian community, one group of people hate another group of people based on religion, even though they'll behave just like them and be like, "Oh my god, why do other nationalities confuse us?" It's like, really? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if you can't, like, never mind. We won't get into like that stuff. That's for off camera. But on a more serious note. I hate to make this a more somber vibe. But 2 days ago, yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of the death of a fallen friend, someone I looked up to a lot, someone that inspired me, someone that kept me doing live streams, even though I didn't feel like even doing these shows for about a 6-month time period. That is one Holly Dyke. And while I did share a post about it, yesterday itself, I didn't really get a chance to, I don't know, I guess express myself on that. So I could express how much times have changed and how often things are still the same because of it. I kind of felt like her death was the end of an era, I kind of felt like her death, when she died, like, it was just the end of, that's just when I knew change was going to come on social media. In a way it has. It's never been the same ever since. So never take the ones you love for granted.
All I have to add to this is the following statement.
Oh, God.
Don't use my name in vain. But no, seriously. I get it, bud. But at the same token, I just want to make a disclaimer right now.
Yeah.
When it is my turn to transition, if anybody is acting like Harsh is acting about me transitioning, I promise you I'm going to poltergeist the hell out of you. I'm just going to tell you right now. Don't y'all keep me stuck here.
Is that how that works? I thought you have to like build a building or a statue of Maxx to keep him stuck.
So
that's the plan. The minute he dies, okay, we're gonna build a statue of Maxx in Baton Rouge.
Don't you do that, bro. I will poltergeist the crap out of you. I ain't playing. Like, think about it like this, Brody. Remember in V for Vendetta when he said you'll be like, as long as the idea lives, you'll be the idea outlives the man?
Yeah.
Take that line of thought and like expand on it some. It gets trippy. You kind of have like some crazy epitomes.
No, that's true, but the whole being trapped in a spiritual prism thing, that sounds more religious than anything else. Because it's like, God doesn't want you, Satan doesn't want you, you're not allowed
No.
So
not being trapped in a spiritual prison. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. Just on some like, all right, let me me think of how I want to word this. You'll be like, I don't want people sad when I go
Well, yeah.
because I'm not going to be sad to go.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like, I wouldn't want me going to be to like have that emotional effect to where people are sad about it. I don't want people sad when I go. I'm going to be glad. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of
Like,
feel that. Same here. You know,
that's what it is. You'll be like,
um,
don't have the memory of me going and make that something that like makes you all sad and down.
yeah, that is true. You know.
But
You
that's just
know,
my
in
line.
about 10 years, we may have to do one of these memorials for when Holy passed away. So,
Don't even worry, Hoey. I'm gonna tip a 40 for you.
yeah.
This is for my viewers.
Holy-
Now that you're gone in that gangster lean,
right.
well.
Yeah. All right. Let me read some of Netsky's text. She wrote, I, I'm not religious. Churches make me ill. Yeah. I understand that they help people need some guidance long ago, but now it's all crap. Yeah, that it is. It's a lot of things have been co-opted. And then yeah, I'm so sorry, Harshman. No, it's all good now, but it's just something to remember. And yeah, I do remember the good times. I remember one time I was doing a live stream on late night random happenings, and we're talking about the 13 families, and then she's like, "No, those aren't the 13 families. These are the 13 families." Like, oh, thanks, thanks, Holly. Yeah,
And
that's
thing
natural.
is,
It is, but that's why we're
it
trying to
is.
convince
And
people.
I say that in the same manner like when people growing up, when people close to me, I mean, were like knew they was getting ready to go. The same way they would like sit down and tell me like, "Hey, no tears, little man,
Yeah,
no tears, book up." You'll be like that same thought process. You'll be like, it's not in a. I don't say when I say looking down on people or to be judging them for being sad. It's one of them like, yo, you'll be don't let this make you sad. Don't be sad about
no,
it.
no, especially with that time to prepare. I kind of understand that thought process. It's kind of like when my grandmother passed away, but I didn't feel really sad that she died. I kind of felt more sad about her decline than her death, because like when she died, I was like, okay, well now she's no longer in hell. That's how I
If
felt.
you be honest, you'll be like, my opinion, you'll be that's like one of the most loving things you can do for the people you'll be that you're close to. You'll be when that
Yeah,
time's coming. Because if you think about it, like sadness is like that shit that derail your life. You'll be like it
yeah.
gets you in a funk of depression. You don't want to do nothing. You ain't getting things done. Like they telling you, don't let this cause you to fall off.
No,
Keep
that's
pushing.
true. Absolutely, that's all you can do. But no, that is true. That is very, very true in that regard.
Josh said, "Where is his link?"
I sent it
It's
like
in
35 minutes ago, bro.
the link is in the admin chat, Josh. You got to pop in the admin chat.
The admin chat, the other chat. Has he stopped checking his main like page?
I don't know.
Anyway, but no, that's true though. But all right, I'll say this, Max. If you become a vegetable in like your last few years of life, then yeah, obviously it'll
That's
be.
not gonna happen.
No, Max.
No,
You
no, no,
know,
no, no, no. Okay, so time out, time out. Let me make this real clear. You'll be like, me and Melissa have had long talks, dead honest. Okay, so he is not in the admin chat. So Harsh, forward him that link, please.
that's what I'm doing right now, but he's
Harsh
not.
is forwarding you the link, bud. Dead honest, I have a very firm stance. See, I didn't even want to get on camera. I can't stand you. I can't stand you. I didn't want to get on camera. But dead honest, I got a firm stance. You'll be like, if something ever happens and a machine needs to breathe for me or a machine needs to keep me alive, she already know pull that damn plug. Don't let me go like that. It'll be like, I've made that clear. Pull that plug. I don't
Right.
care if she gets to the war with my whole family to pull that plug. Pull that damn plug.
No, that's obviously the case. And no, my
And so
grandmother.
there will be no Max being a vegetable, but that is not a reality.
Yeah, no, you're not.
That
You're not
don't,
going to be a vegetable. Oh, he already is a vegetable. But anyway, the
don't,
point. Yeah,
that's
Howie.
I ain't gonna lie. That is something that resides in nightmares, but don't do that to me.
Yeah, no, you won't know. But I mean, she wasn't an actual vegetable, but I will say, like, her decline was so bad toward her death. You're just like, all right, well, it's good that she can at least, be free. But anyway, and she lived until like she was 100, so it didn't matter. But anyway, Howie says purgatory, and I'm gonna live another 40 years. No, Howie, you're not. You're not. People in your category have been dying at a much more frequent rate. So
What
that's
I
what
will say,
you are a
Netsky,
science experiment.
Netsky, what I will say to that is, on my end, I speak from personal experience. I speak from experiencing a time where, like, I lost a child at the same time, like, I dealt with there'd be somebody trying me and trying to take my life. So
Nah,
that experience gave me a very different perspective on loss.
yeah.
To be like, when we were doing everything right and still it didn't work. Oh, ish. I learned to use logic, not emotion. You
Right.
just spam the crap out of the link for this show. You spam the crap out of the
I
link.
mean, apparently he can't find it, so go to the comments then.
He
Like, I
said
don't know.
he's not in the admin chat. I don't
Well, it's in the other chats and the other stuff and the
just send it.
other.
Why didn't you just send it to him in his DM?
I did. I sent it to him twice.
Oh,
So
I,
I don't know what he's looking for.
I don't know. See, that's what y'all get for having all these alt accounts. Y'all confusing yourself.
Apparently, I don't know. But no, that's what it is. So, but yeah, going back to the whole like culture and religion thing when it comes to being a stereotype, it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna say it. I do find it odd when like all these Hindus, I'm saying it as a Hindu, I get to say this without any consequences. So go fuck yourselves. I get to say this. It is weird when I see people saying, "Oh, I hate Muslims," and blah blah blah, and they're like, and I'm just like, you barely drink alcohol. You can't talk to Westerners, and you bear and you're religious as hell. What? Why are you discriminating against people that behave just like you? That's retarded. That it is.
There's
You
no
know.
reason to be sorry, Netsky. you know, I'll be honest with y'all. I don't have it in me to hate Muslims. You know why? I feel sorry for Muslims. They will never know the joy of eating sausage, biscuit, and gravy.
Oh God. You
They
are
will never know
such a
the
fat kid at
joy
heart.
of a great holiday ham.
Well, I mean, and to
They
speak
will
for all,
never know the joy of a great fresh BLT.
right, and to use their and
Feel bad for them.
also to use some holy logic here, they will never understand the taste of a nice cold beer. So there you go.
Shit. What you talking about? What you talking about?
No, in that
I just,
religion, they can't drink alcohol. So, but no, but on a more real note, it's stupid. It goes back to the point of people hating being considered a stereotype when they behave like a stereotype. It's dumb. It really is. It just is. And, my hatred for people isn't based off of like any, colors or creed. It's based off of like behavior. And yes, I do. And I can't, I'm at the point where I kind of understand why the New World Order wants to kill people off because people are retarded.
bro, who you telling? Listen, bro, I just don't like people for real. Like,
I know.
Man, listen, I done been in crazy situations lately. I'm talking about running around tables from people that's dead set on touching my hair. Like, man, get your,
So that's why you wear the bonnet.
get your meat beaters out my hair, man. You do it. Get your meat beaters out my hair.
What do these people look like? The ones that keep touching your hair? Do they look like Hoey? Because if they look like Hoey, that makes sense. Hoey would be the type of dude that would go,
So
"Hey Max, I didn't know this was real."
I don't even want to answer this question because the answer to this question is bad.
Oh, how bad is it?
Every last one of them have been Caucasian.
I knew it. 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 It must have been like, "Hey man, is this real? Hey man."
Oh yes, welcome
Suckers.
to
You
the
suckers. I didn't even see that link in my inbox at all. And you said you sent it. How dare you? How dare you? I'm so offended.
Dude, it's not my fault. It's not my fault you have a crappy phone. Some of us, instead of trolling people at 4 a.m. in the morning, turn our phones off for an hour, and are able to like update our phones so we don't.
Oh, my phone's always updated.
Yeah, your phone's updated, and yet you couldn't even check the. And yet you couldn't even receive the link until I posted. But anyhow, welcome to the show, everybody. But yeah, now we've learned that some stereotypes are true, because it seems like the Hoey types have no issues touching Max's hair. Hey Max, can I touch your hair? Hey, what's up, man?
And listen, I'll be ready to fight for real about that. I really do. Like, man, get your hands off my hair. Get your meat beaters on somewhere, man.
That explains everything. Oh God. But you have like your own security crew, so that shouldn't even be an issue. Like Melissa and what was it? And Katie could throw down.
Bro, I wish we so had like a rewind and erase button because who the freak is Katie?
Not Katie. I mean, Melissa and your. I don't want to say your niece's name.
Yeah. What the boy? You're trying to get a clip toss started in my house. Well, you'll have her watch this broadcast asking me who is Katie. Well, I don't know.
No. That's
Ask Harsh where he
I
pulled
take
that name
responsibility
from.
for that. That's the name.
I
No.
swear, if I get woke up
Forget
out my sleep to ask who Katie is, I am going to troll you, Harsh.
No, I deserve that. But no, anyway, but I'm just like Melissa would throw down. So like I'm surprised like that doesn't
9 times
happen.
out of 10, she's not with me.
Oh.
9 times out of 10, it's like literally me and like one homie or me by myself. I got comfortable jugging by myself. And
Actually,
Hoey is exactly
Hoey is an alter ego of a troll that Joshy has.
Hoey, that is exactly the way it's going to come across too.
You said what about me?
Actually,
with the period between each word.
Right. Actually, no, I apologize. Katie is the troll, is the alter ego of a troll that Joshy is dealing with right now. So my apologies for getting the names confused.
Well, if this was an exam for wingman, you would have flunked.
Well, I'm glad I'm not a wingman. So,
Hoey, that is the most ghetto action ever, and I promise you, if she started doing that, I swear to you, I would just go grab a big fifth and just guzzle. Like, oh no.
Oh gosh.
I can't stand females that talk like this.
so ghetto.
Oh,
so ghetto.
that is so ghetto, man.
Well, welcome to Ghetto Happenings on this Tuesday night.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why I hate it. because it reminds me of every time I got my tail tanned as a kid. My parents was famous for every word was a smack. Man, listen. When I turned about 12, my mom quit using switches and we started catching right crosses and hooks.
Oh my god.
Man, you think I'm playing? I'm being so serious.
I know.
Well, I hit about 12 and my mom just started boxing me like, whoa. Oh, okay. Ain't no more pick a switch. I just catch 2 pieces now.
Damn. It's horrible. Damn. I guess you and Holly can talk about childhood memories after the show. He says, my mom, the only person that's knocked me out.
Man, listen. I was rebellious. You got me fucked up. So, like, boy, I used to catch the most retarded domestic violence charges as a kid. My mom would go to whoop me. I'm grabbing her arm. Like, make quit playing with me. She had called the police and they in real life charged me for domestic. That happened about 25 times as a kid.
That I didn't know that was possible.
Oh God, I had like 30 DVs as a kid from like grabbing belts and stuff. Like, man, you ain't whooping
Jeez.
me. Quit playing with me. My dad wasn't really around for us to tussle, but the guy my mom married, oh yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Every trip, every time we got into it, I instantly was ready to go there. My mom had married this older white man, and he got mad one day and used a term he shouldn't have used towards me and my siblings. And from then on, it was war.
Damn.
Like, oh, you called us what? Oh, you think because you married to my mama, you safe? It's war for life.
God. He says, I sucker punched my dad. Woke up like, I don't believe you hit me. He said, that was your mom. Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, like when I first turned in the door, I used to feel bad for how bad I fought with that dude. And then some things happened shortly after I turned 18, and he got his karma for me. All the years come to find out that man was running from the law. He got his karma every time we squabbled.
But,
Yeah,
yeah, the word he just used earlier.
Yeah, the other spelling for ginger.
Yeah, the
you're
other
right.
spelling for ginger, Ginger. Poor Holy. No wonder he's so messed up. He got stuck up. He got knocked up by his own mom. Wow.
Dang.
Face swap.
Well, just for your record, buddy, I'm not Indian. I'm European, East Asian,
Yeah, he's
Native American, and Sub-Saharan African.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between East Asian and South Asian? Because I have no clue.
East Asian, so like that's like Australia, China, in that area.
Japan, Korea, and all the Vietnam, Laos. And South Asia is more like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Afghanistan.
Okay.
So that's all that is. It's really just a few hundred miles east or south.
More than anything, I'm probably most likely Chinese.
Yeah.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. God, oh, he's such a stereotype. He actually is. You can tell the race. I see some of his memes he posts in the chat. I'm like, oh, you're a little too excited to post those memes. There's something wrong with you. God, what a crazy day. Well, I'm just glad we were able to do it. Get certain things across.
Yeah, you're right. I am not super bright tonight. I could be turning red, green, or I didn't even look green on camera. At first, it did. I can go completely blue. Not getting enough oxygen.
I mean, it's just one of those things. All you techies and your LEDs.
You have a problem with my LEDs, sir?
All right.
Yeah, harsh is a stereotype. I'm kidding.
Well, I am sometimes.
Harsh.
I am when I have to be. Yo, Max.
Were you gonna like all the way edit the banner?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I see it. Because I seen the Herbalations website, but I didn't see the CSHR one. And then when I opened it up, I see it.
Yeah. No one needs to visit. No one needs to visit the Harsh Reality website. It's kind of a moot point anyway.
Oh, moot point.
Maybe the Unholy Tea website. They need to visit that.
I ain't did nothing with it yet. I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, what a crazy day.
Yeah, it's random happenings. You still got 28 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is. Yeah, but that. Yeah, I mean that. It was so. I can't believe it's been 9 days since I hung out with Max in Milwaukee.
You've been counting the days.
How do you not remember? Well, I mean, it's a week plus 2. That's not.
No. Do you really want the answer to how my days all blend together? I will give it to you. I will give it to you.
I mean, I kind of have an idea.
I work a full-time job.
Yes.
I work on music.
Yeah.
Like I do various projects. Like my days for real blend together, bud.
Well, I know, but it's
When you be like, okay, so I'll be honest. I don't count days. You know why? The only time in life I ever counted days was every time I was in jail. That's a jail habit. That is a jail habit. I don't do it in the real world.
no, that is true, but I mean, I didn't really count it. It was just simple math. But anyway, yeah, he did have. Yeah, he also had me texting strangers after midnight. Thanks, Josh. God, such a degenerate. Hey, calm down.
You said what about me?
Really? You know what?
I'm crying.
You know what,
Did
Holy? Don't make me tell them.
Doodle dandy.
Don't make me come back to Chicago, man.
Oh, hey, Howie.
That's not as degenerate as
Let me respond to this. Let me respond to this as a manager real quick. First off, I didn't call you. Why am I calling you to remind you it is your responsibility to get to work? Oh, you called me after 3 hours late and said you ain't gonna make it. That's fine. Don't even worry about making it at all. And I swear to God, that's the real way I've responded to that situation. Like, don't even worry about it. We're going to go ahead and find someone to put your place in the schedule.
He said,
I'm
Josh,
trying to stand it with me picking up overtime.
Yes, I have.
LMAFO, he can't fire me.
I just had to laugh because I've really had that conversation with people like, oh, don't even worry about it. Matter of fact, this was your last shift you have.
Damn, that's awesome.
Man, no. What it is listen, a schedule is made. I always was at upper management's neck trying to get like enough people on my shifts. Dead honest, like I would throw complete crap fits about being understaffed. I'm throwing crap fits to get enough people to run the shift so we're not getting our tails kicked and you just decide not to come to work. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna find somebody that's gonna come to work.
Yeah.
Dead honest. Nothing sucks worse than like being smacked and being short already and then somebody just doesn't show up for work. Like, what the crap here?
Yeah.
Especially in fast food, because in fast food, all that means is the manager just got his workload doubled.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you think you about to have a job and I got to keep doing your job and my job. Ha ha ha.
No.
Where'd Josh go?
I don't know. God, that was awesome. Yeah, Holy is just a very interesting person. Sean, calm down. Your fetish for Sean is weird, Holy. This is what white privilege is, folks. I emailed the entire university, reply to all, a lunch-on memo, said who's paying for this. They got mad, called the local news on them. They threw my keys at the director. LOL, they ain't fired anyone. God.
So sorry, Misa back.
Oh, God.
I like Sean about as much as I would like a hemorrhoid on my ass cheek.
Oh, God. We went back to this topic.
No, because I see Hoey's next comment. Hoey is very pro Sean. I like him as much as I would like a hemorrhoid on my butt cheek.
Yeah. Well, now that Lee Houston is
that green alien gave you that?
No, I don't have one.
Lies. The green alien gave him that. The green alien gave it to him.
I don't. I'm just talking crap, Hoey, because I'm bored. Like,
that's
the conversation's tracky.
Yeah, that is true. That is his business. Yeah. But no, yeah, Hoey and his privilege. Just emailing the whole school, just being like, yeah, you're not gonna fire me. It's like, wow.
See, you just ain't had the right boss yet, Hoey. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. Oh man, you just ain't had the right supervisor.
No.
Cause I'm that type. Oh, I'm not gonna. Matter of fact, I'm going to figure out how.
Yeah.
I did, and it was good.
Yeah.
He said I went to racist Wendy's again.
No,
I did.
That's
and
what
it
happens.
Was good.
That's what happens when the Hoey types want to keep touching Max's hair. So,
hey, Hoey, hold on. How I got it. I need you to answer this. How do you deal with 3 bosses? Because one enough for me. One boss enough for me. One person telling me what to do. I'm not taking directions from 3 people. What is wrong with y'all?
Does he mean like 3 indirect boss? Does he mean like 1 direct boss and the 2 people above his boss? Or
man,
or does he mean just like 3 random people telling him what to do? Because
I don't know. At first,
Max
was like, no comment.
I'm childish. I would be that type to look at 3 managers and be like, listen, y'all 3 put your heads together, confer, and one of y'all tell me what I'm doing. I'm not listening to 3 separate people.
Oh no, he just meant chain of command. That makes sense. You have 1 direct boss and then the boss is that makes sense. Yeah.
I'm this type of employee. The only boss I ever want to deal with and meet is my direct boss. There's no need for me to have a conversation with the boss above my boss or the boss above him.
Now
them people don't need to know me.
No, now it's trying to play office politics and take your boss's job. Nothing about it.
No, I'm like, but dead honest, I'm that type. Like,
Right.
and I just need to deal with the person directly responsible for me. Like, I don't need no dealings with that manager. And no, listen, I'm a simple guy.
Yeah. I remember working at a warehouse years ago.
Green alien.
And,
Simple guy with green alien.
yep, simple guy.
I
with
am
the
a simple
green
guy.
Yeah, he is a simple guy. Even though I meet him at like one of the ritziest places in downtown Milwaukee, but yeah, no, he's a simple guy.
I ain't never even been to Milwaukee. You acting like I just be
I'm
there all the
just
time.
saying, like when I met him, I thought, oh, okay, we're going to a certain area. And then like next thing,
he'll go over there to Milwaukee and he'll have a pina colada with vodka.
I mean, that was the type of place we were at before the theater.
Listen, what I would tell you is that meatloaf I ordered and the red beans and rice. Oh yeah, I got to go back just to go get some of that again.
I know, it's such a ritzy area. I was like, wait, how is this a fried chicken place? This is so like, oh, it was.
Man, hold on. Why would you automatically assume I was going to a fried chicken place?
Because you told me the name of the place.
Like,
hey,
for the record, I actually despise fried chicken because I'm tired of the stereotype that black people like fried chicken.
Hey, it's just
black
two
people
chicken.
don't even like fried chicken.
But we do, Mike.
Tupelo chicken. What do you want from me? It's like it said Tupelo, like fancy cuisine.
I'm saying, why'd you assume it was fried?
It's a Tupelo chicken. No, you think of a name like that, you're not thinking, well, gee, they're gonna have like Asian fusion chicken. They're gonna have
Asian fusion. Look at Wingstop. Look at Wingstop. Going to Wingstop expecting some fried chicken, you're gonna be sorely disappointed.
Well, it's all like,
yeah. Wingstop, you would think had fried chicken. Wingstop, you thought they would have fried chicken.
I mean,
they did.
I mean, some of it's technically fried chicken. They're just like
no. Okay, let me educate you.
Okay,
chicken tenders and chicken nuggets and chicken strips are not fried chicken.
All right, there we go.
Chicken nuggets, man.
Okay,
that's not fried chicken. If it ain't got the bone in it and breading, it's not fried chicken.
Okay, because I remember Wingstop used to have flavors where it was with the bone and the breading, but unless
Wingstop ain't never used no breading.
Okay.
You want to dispute this one with me? Do you really want to dispute this?
No.
Who on this video has watched all of the training videos for a Wingstop employee?
You have. I'll defer to you on that one. But no, I saw that. I was just like, yeah. Anyway, the bottom line.
No man.
Anyway, the bottom line is the place was so ritzy. I was just like, oh, we're here. Okay, Maxx.
You was really about to call and be like, you're wrong on that one, Maxx.
No.
You was really, you was. Your face said it. You was about to call it. Like, I dare you to.
Like what D said.
I didn't flex Wingstop. I just know. I had to watch all
he used to work there for you. He used to work there for a long time. That's how he knows.
No, I mean, a year and like 2 months is a long time, but you made that sound like I worked there and got a pension from them.
I mean, the way you sounded, I assumed you did.
Oh,
yeah. Like, I mean, so you had more time to tour. Okay,
it's real quick to learn about the business when you spend all day tossing chicken. That was my day every day.
Right.
Bowls of chicken, saucing them up. Because fat people want to do things like order 200 wings all flats.
Max.
Anyway, yeah.
I bet they was. I can bet what type of people ordered that order.
Yeah. No, but it was fun meeting Maxx that day. But yeah, it was such a ritzy place. I'm like, Maxx, so much for keeping it real.
I did keep it real. The food was great.
I know. Well, it was
for y'all coming over here. Well, me, man. I wasn't even invited or nothing.
I know.
No invitation in the mail, messenger, nothing.
don't. It was really kind of. It was really a quick hit and boom. Like she had to work the next day. That is a very long drive. I learned I am never making that drive like there and straight back. I'm staying overnight next
Yeah,
day.
I was trying to tell you that. I'm like, Max, are you sure you don't want to stay at a
I
hotel?
didn't have a choice. She
No,
had
no,
to work the next day.
no,
She
no,
make more
no.
money than me. She can't just not go to work.
That is true in that situation.
I'm supposed to tell the person that make more money than me just don't go to work.
I mean, that's not my business. Anyway, Howard says he's getting called by Wingstop HR now. Yeah. Oh, you stop trying to
Oh,
get free
well,
chicken.
hey,
Oh yeah.
tell them
You
while
want to
it's
terminate
cool,
Max?
they put me down as
Okay,
rehireable.
we'll get on it. All right.
Tell
Bye-bye.
them I need my vacation time they ain't pay me for.
Oh wait, hold up before you hang up. He needs his vacation time paid off too. Like we got to pay him back on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, denied?
No,
Oh,
not you.
shit.
I'm talking no to Hoey's comment. No. I much prefer to take Lucifer on the road trips than taking my small car.
Wow.
I much prefer oh yeah, my car is little, her car is Lucifer, her truck is Lucifer.
That's
I
awesome.
much prefer her truck up for road trips because I can kick them big bucket seats back and catch some Z's
Yeah.
very uncomfortably.
No.
Very uncomfortably.
Because you got comfortable sleep and uncomfortable sleep.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So that catching them Z's in that passenger seat be uncomfortable sleep, but it's sleep.
Hey,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta go in the very back.
Yeah. If it's a 6-hour drive for you, yeah.
man.
Yeah, sometimes I mean let that third row down and just lay in the back hitch. I mean the back part in the third row.
Yeah, 6 hours, you know.
I'm dead. Look, you looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm being dead serious. Let that third row of seats down.
Yeah.
I'm smart enough to take me a pillow and blanket. I'm gonna lay right there in that third
No.
Man, with
along that
me,
third row
that
of back
third row
hatch.
ain't gonna help. I got to do the second and third row.
Yeah, but I was yeah, I remember back
See,
in the
I'm only 5'6", so I only need the third row.
exactly.
Okay, Mr. Hobbit.
I mean, Max, it's so weird. Like Max is short because he's 5'6". And anything about someone like Jackie who's 4'9". So think about how small Jackie is.
So like the alien grunt height off of him.
Yeah, pretty much. But but back to the drive. We're back to the long road trips.
You're
There
gonna
were
be bad
times
for
when
that.
my family and I would drive from
Okay.
Chicago to New York, and after driving like the first 8 hours, I'd have the whole back road to myself, and I'd just be like, "Yeah, this is worth it. I don't need to drive it. You drive through Pennsylvania traffic. I'm not dealing with this. I drove through the night. You deal with this traffic. I was gonna go to sleep.
I definitely
He
want to
is.
drive through Pennsylvania again because, like, I remember when we tried to go out there, like, we ended up through some mountains and like the view was really really pretty for real.
Yeah.
New York was a
York?
cool drive. I slept most of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like I can't handle this traffic.
New York is their traffic is insane. Like New York traffic. Like I had to get really blowed because it was giving me panic attacks.
Okay. No, that's New York traffic is insane. Yeah.
It boggled. I think the part that really kind of like just had me like totally stuck. We were on the expressway and we hear sirens. Look behind us, we see an ambulance coming. We trying to get over. Like here, you see an ambulance, you get your butt over and let them pass.
Right.
New York was not happening.
No.
Like if somebody in the back of that, you better hold on till you make it to the hospital or die in the ride.
Yeah. That's like yeah. Cause yeah, that's not good. High end is here, hobo.
Hi, and it's not that time yet.
He says traffic is why road rage happens. I got stuck in KC at 5. I ain't living in a metro center ever.
Hey, don't live in Louisiana. You'll
no.
get even more mad.
Traffic ain't why road rage happen. Road rage happen because people be feeling entitled.
Yeah.
I am, me personally,
I own this
I
road.
am
I
the
pay
master.
for this road.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever I
I
say.
am the master. Like if I'm coming down the street and I'm seeing traffic backed up, I'm already hitting a detour. Well, I'm about to go around this.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. Like it just sucks when you're like places you ain't never been before, like out of town, because then you're like, wait a minute, where am I at?
Yeah.
New York.
Milwaukee.
Duh. Yeah, I mean geographically,
yeah. I agree with high end there.
Yeah. Max says, "Why don't you let the alien talk?"
I mean, it's his bodyguard. He's got a pistol, but it's not
So,
really a pistol. It's a ray
I
gun.
technically can't. I can't partake in them activities, Hoey.
Yeah.
I can't. Legally,
We're paying them to just stand there and be cool.
Yeah. Always says,
Not
"I
the
just
cop.
put my."
He got it.
Always says, "I just put my pistol on the dash. They get back in their cars around here."
Yeah, see, around here, yeah, be like me doing that would be akin to something. They would hit me with something called weapons under disability.
Yeah.
So that's why he got it. He keeps it.
I mean, that's yeah. I mean, like I said, when you're a bald, pasty, ugly ginger and you have a gun, that tends to scare some people because you're a ginger. But anyway, the point is, anyway, Holy says, "I'll send you a white privilege card." Oh, I'll tell you what.
I am not saying shit. I can't even listen.
I'll tell you what. If I can help you grow your hair, then we'll consider that. But until then,
High end, definitely.
Ryan says Louisiana traffic is getting stuck behind a tractor doing 20 miles an hour on a 2-lane country road with oncoming traffic. Yeah.
Well, there's that, and then wait until you get towards in the city area. Mess with the city area, bro. You'll get cut off real quick by like 20 different people. The fast lane, you can go 80. Middle lane, 70, 75. And this is in the 65.
The far right lane?
Yeah. And then you're in the slow lane. If you go 80 in the slow lane, you're going to get pulled over. But if you go 80 in the fast lane, you're going to get pulled over. How weird is that?
Yeah. It is a little weird.
Definitely a bit weird.
Yeah. There are 20 people. There are 20 people.
No, more like 20,000. And they're probably with the name High End.
Yeah.
An army of High End. 20,000. We've cloned them for years. They live underneath the city.
No wonder our civilization's on the verge of collapse.
No, the reason why our civilization's under collapse is because our Mr. Ear Sniffles running around. Oh, guess what? We're gonna fund Ukraine.
Well, yeah. Sounds like toll roads flying around here flying. Oh, he says it's not gonna collapse.
I don't know the population of LSU, but there is a lot.
It's 37,000 according to Google from 2022. It's 37,354 people.
You said 2022. This is 2024, sir.
Oh. Let me present. Share screen. There you go.
That's still 2022.
Yeah.
Harsh.
It has to be
2024.
They haven't come with the daddy yet. But And then Howie says, you watch him give a gun safety speech after he got told his kid is a 3-time felon on charges. I mean, to be honest, if Howie was given a few $100 million, he'd be Biden. So, you know.
He'd be what? Buying them?
I mean, if Howie and his family was given $300 million, a few $100 million, they'd be the Bidens. So I mean,
the Bidens. That was like one of the worst stereotypes. Look at Maxx over there. He's like, huh?
Howie, we make fun of him all the time. God. We're so stupid. We are so stupid. We really are. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Always says he gets his cocaine from Mexicans, not Ukrainians. God. That explains why you're the oldest looking 40-something I've seen.
Bro, I've seen something online, right? This guy's like, oh, I was gonna vote for Biden, and then as soon as I seen a President Trump rally, I'm gonna vote for fucking Trump. I'm like, what the heck? This dude trying to sit there gonna say he gonna vote for this ear sniffing, hair sniffing, children molesting, nasty mofo. And then now you're gonna switch up? Nah, get out of here with that crap. And then this other guy's like, I'm gonna vote for this felon to be a president.
Yeah, the whole thing is a mess. Oh, now I'm getting really petty. Oh, God. They all switching. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Did y'all hear what happened with T.I.?
What happened with T.I.?
He screwed his own daughter too.
Yeah,
because he wanted to go screw some dude.
Yeah, it seems to be par for the course with these pedo wood types.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, several millions of people were mad at him for it too.
Yeah. God. Oh.
Show me the news article where 50 Cent said that. Show me the news article right now.
Let's find it.
Show me the news article where 50 Cent came out and said something like that. I want to see it.
This is good. God, now we wait for Holy. Maxx, that just got some impersonation. Show me where I said, damn it.
Hold on. I got you. You see my screen?
I'm looking at a tweet or an Instagram post right now, but hold on.
Where does it say?
When asked why he believes black men will vote for Trump, 50 Cent said because they got RICO charges. 50 Cent says he sees black men identifying with Trump because they got RICO charges. When asked who he'll vote for this November, the G Unit founder said he was still undecided.
Man, all right. So let me go ahead and just say this. 50 Cent has officially lost his black card.
I thought
He
he
has
lost
lost
his black card 20
his
years
black
ago.
card has just been revoked for that ignoramus, egregious social media content.
That wasn't on social media.
Yeah, it was. It was on Instagram.
Oh, it was on Instagram.
That's what I was just doing, is looking and found it on 50 Cent's Instagram page. 50 Cent, your black card has been rebuked.
I thought it was rebuked decades ago.
I mean, all sorts of things that caught under the microscope. We just gonna go make it official. To
right.
put on social media and say that egregious statement just appalls me.
Yeah.
Who?
You,
Who?
you,
Howie?
you,
Who?
you.
OG Black Panther support Trump.
Man,
Chloe.
hold on. Ain't nobody saying this, so this need to be said. Ain't none of these clowns OG Panthers that y'all seeing out here.
Right.
Don't none of them actually stand for what the original idea of what the Panthers stood for was about. Matter of fact, everybody that was involved in that movement got locked the mess up behind that.
Or killed, like Fred Hampton.
Man, I'm not them new age kumbaya ass niggas. Them ain't OG Panthers. Them some placeholders that took some vacant seats.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
They Black Panthers? What's up? Why ain't we seeing them in none of the black communities and for real actually doing something, making a difference? Why ain't they doing what the originals did if they Black Panthers?
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. And the real ones either got locked up or they got killed.
Just saying, like, people be on social media saying that wolf and crap, man. Like, man, them ain't Black Panthers.
Right. I mean,
I'm sorry, but if you ain't following in the footsteps of what the original Panthers were about, you cannot call yourself a Black Panther.
Right. The only Black Panther I knew of, the only original OG Black Panther I knew of that went full Republican was Huey Newton, and that's because he was on this tribe, where he would say things like the black people who survive now are a superior species because of all the crap they went through. He'd say stuff like that. And
Louis Farrakhan. Hold on, Louis Farrakhan. That's like the Muslim version of T.D. Jakes. That's it. That's all Louis Farrakhan is the Muslim counterpart to T.D. Jakes. Who is he? Chuck D. Who is Chuck D? Man, you walk around Toledo, Ohio and say Chuck D said something, we gonna look at you and say, who the fuck is Chuck D?
Chuck Donkey Kong.
I'm just saying. Oh, you childish.
You were on such a roll. We had to see you full. We had to see.
No, I'm just saying. Who is Chuck D?
I don't. Something.
Chuck
Chuck
Donkey
D
Kong.
telling man, we don't care what man around here. We don't care what Chuck D say.
I wanted to be nice, but you know what? This is what happens when certain types of people get too much money. This is what happens.
All I see is some goofy dude with a 5 o'clock shadow. The bottom part of his face is all I see. His teeth look a bit yellow.
That's how we.
Oh.
That's how we. Yeah.
Man, it don't surprise me that they changing stances. They obviously got female tendencies the way they switching sides.
Right. Well, plus they all got old and senile. So. Yeah. No, but Hoey is right. Not Hoey, but High End is right. He says public enemy, but all our materials about the system telling you to vote now. That's terrible.
listen, I hope they do vote Trump in the office again. Come on, give us another round of free money. Come on.
That's what he's more focused about. He's like, how about free money? He said if we vote for him, he'll give us more stimulus checks. I want free monies.
Man, who don't look? I'm being dead honest. Tell me one president. I've been alive since 85. Tell me one president since 85 that's giving away money like that. Give one.
Me?
We can't. Like dead
Me?
honest, we can't. What? Go ahead.
Me? I did. Okay.
You know, being serious, like, okay, was there crap attached to it? Yes, but like, ain't no other president did nothing for the people like that. Did he benefit? I'm sure he did. Anything any of them people do in power benefits them some way.
Right.
But nobody is that I can ever recall did something that the public benefited from like that as well. That's my stance. Like one way or another, they're gonna put some dumbass in the office. I'd rather be at the dumbass that's at least going to break bread with the people than the dumbass that's going to keep it all to himself.
Oh, you mean
And I'm still not going to vote.
like Mr. Ice Cream Man?
The only ice cream man I know is Master P.
No. I'm talking about when you hear the ice cream music, you turn around when you're at the office or some type of
No,
media meeting because you hear ice cream. So he turns around and he's like, screw this me, I'm going to get ice cream.
Right.
the only time the only thing I can associate the ice cream truck sound with is the Master P song, Mr. Ice Cream Man.
And
The
then
song
he's
starts
going to
out with the
stumble
ice
up the
cream truck.
stairs.
No, but High End says that wasn't the president, that was Congress. Well, technically, the president has to sign what Congress enacts into laws.
So
It's not
listen, he said,
necessarily.
Howie said, wait till the Trump tax cut proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean they're going to take less taxes out of my paycheck? If it don't mean that, I don't care either way.
Yeah.
Good. That means a lot of us are
I really
safe from
don't
being
care
riddled by
if he loves
Biden.
vanilla ice cream. The only thing he
Stick
should
it
love
out.
is something that's should be in jail.
Oh, well, hold
Yeah.
on. If Trump is proposing a tax cut and that tax cut means that I get to keep more of my paycheck, hey, y'all should vote him in even more because I love to keep more of my paycheck.
Yeah, that's a Joe Biden. That's a Howie if he ever becomes a multi-millionaire.
Boy, he got about a 6 head on his forehead.
Dude, he's like a conehead.
He looking like a pixelated Bruce Almighty.
All right, okay. I think we've had enough fun at Howie's okay. Ukraine aid is going up. Boeing, L3, Harris, Northrop. Last tax cut was for the rich. This one would be too. I don't know. I remember paying fewer taxes back in the.
Bruh, of course Boeing is going to help fund them. You know why? Because they're going to send military equipment. Okay, look at where our military equipment comes from. The aircraft, Boeing, right? And then also for aircraft and ground equipment, Lockheed Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And if people don't know about this, there's freaking Google. And Lockheed Martin's been around since 1939.
That's 1939 for you dyslexic people who cannot understand that.
1939, bruh.
1939.
1939.
First aircraft was ever made, 1939. And people have been trying to tell me, oh, no, they just formed in 1990-something. I was like, nah. They just didn't want you to know that they formed in 1939.
I'm just putting that in.
Lockheed
1939.
Martin is the
It's
one
coming
that's
from one
made
page. Why do you have
major inventions for our military. They've made the laser,
Right.
and now we're upgrading that laser. They've made the F-22, the F-35, all that. They have a whole thing, like of a chart of what aircraft they made. So now, vote for this guy. You know, he'll
Biden.
take care of you.
Mhm.
He'll probably take your money too.
Yeah. But,
No, I'm kidding.
yeah. It let, he looks like okay, we don't. We can't keep chasing away our audience. With
Yes, D. They do weapons tests next door with DARPA too. Yeah,
yeah.
they do a lot of things.
No, not Tuesdays. I have to work on Tuesdays.
These guys even made prototype aircraft and then decided to cancel out certain prototype aircraft because they decided to upgrade it even more because it didn't meet the qualifications that our military section wanted, like Navy, Marine Corps,
So-
Army, so on and so
listen,
forth.
if Lockheed Martin created Walmart's security system for them, Lockheed Martin sucks because I have gotten a lot of 5-figure discounts out of Walmart before.
So Robert says, I read Lockheed Martin actually created a Walmart security system for them. First, I say they're both government entities. Well,
Hold on. Robert, if that is true, it would be outdated security system. You think
They
Lockheed
suck.
would actually give their new updated security system to civilian companies? You think they would do that? No.
Oh no, I'm still not
No,
all the way
they will
convinced
not do
Walmart
that.
is a civilian
See, look
company.
at the okay. So look with how U.S. Americans we can have what AR-15s at home. We can have a pistol at home. We can have a
Ooh,
shotgun. But
ooh,
yet
I can't
Americans,
have
hold
none
on,
of that.
Americans cannot have an AK-47 unless you're from the Middle East. Then you can have an AK-47 in U.S. or your military. Besides that, you can't. And you can have an AK-47 that's a 22 version as an American, but nothing higher than that.
So hold on, real quick. Hold on. Let me pause this real quick. I'm gonna be honest. Me personally, when people say something about FEMA camps, I'm gonna keep it $150. I can't buy into the hype of a FEMA camp, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. You think I'm just gonna now, mind you, I've obviously then took the rough road in life. You think I'm just gonna let somebody put me in a form of incarceration for no reason? What? They gonna have to kill me. They would have to kill me. Dead honest. Like, if it came to that, we know what time it is.
Right.
Fight or flight.
Right. But Max, I think we actually talked about this topic a few years ago, and you brought up a very good point that's stuck in my head ever since. And you've been talking, I think you brought up a great point about how like the FEMA camps are unnecessary because everyone is voluntarily putting themselves under house arrest.
Exactly my point. Like, man, listen, they ain't about to go. Like, think about it like this. And maybe I be just thinking weird because I've read things. Like, I really, as a kid, sat down and read stuff like Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you read stuff like The Art of War, what logic you gonna go with? You gonna go through this huge military type action to force people in the camps? Or you gonna get cunning and create a situation where these people willingly lock down exactly like you want them to, like we seen happen.
Exactly. That lockdown didn't work. You
Yeah, it
can't
did.
lock people down. You can't force them.
Hold on. The lockdown. Listen. I really kind of stayed out of this. I piped in here and there, but man, the whole pandemic thing, it was a success for them. You're absolutely right. You're never going to get everybody totally locked down.
Right.
But they sure as crap did bring society to a slow crawl.
Nah.
Like,
No.
think about it. You couldn't just go in a restaurant and eat. Like, that's something that, I mean, that's like a base. That in itself is like an unspoken right. Just be able to go somewhere and eat when you want. You couldn't gather in public places. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. The streets was active, really active, especially because everybody had pockets full of money. But
Ka-ching.
like real life, think about it. People wasn't going to like even the most religious families wasn't leaving their houses to go to churches.
Right.
They had everybody doing everything. Oh yeah, sit at your house and do it over video.
Yeah.
It was
And
called
while
a
not,
functional design or
Go
something
ahead.
like that.
No.
That's what I'm saying. While not every last person, you know what I mean, obviously complied. When you look at the society as a whole, a vast majority of the society was under control.
It was, and not only was it under control, it got to the point where people a year or two after like a lot of the restrictions were lifted, they were yearning for those times. You basically
Not,
have people who became autistic because of that.
and not only that, you know what I mean, like it showed how quick it was for people to like turn against one another.
Right.
You know what I mean,
They're
like people were like, think about it. People were throwing complaints. Like,
yeah,
dead honest. Imagine working in a restaurant. You know what I mean? It's hot in restaurants. Food is cooking all day.
right.
You got people complaining because you're not wearing a mask. I'm not sick. The fuck I got to sit here and make it hard for me to breathe while I'm making your food in this hot ass kitchen.
Hey, it's like that one guy. He made a video song, and it's called Plexiglass.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
being
wearing
honest,
plexiglass.
like, and us as a general public, us as a whole, we dumb.
Yeah.
These people really had society going around feeling the need to wear a mask when you were riding in your car.
Yeah.
And I ain't even got on the point about how worthless that was. Like, I'm talking about like, oh, okay, you ain't got a hospital mask, just put a piece of cloth over your face. That was symbolic submission.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Symbolic submission.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get COVID from you guys via video chat. Where's your mask?
The whole thing was a joke. Yeah, I always said I used their own game against him and got paid to guard him for 3 months.
Oh God, listen.
Good for him.
I'm not mad.
Right.
You want me to keep it $1.50? Boy, I sat around doing what the frick I wanted. Okay, y'all closed down bars. They was paid. I was bringing in more money off of that unemployment than I was even making.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was a win-win for me.
Yeah.
Oh, my income stream just took a boost, and I got more income coming in than I was currently making because y'all want to act like some pansies. All right, y'all like it. I love it.
As crazy as it sounds, my mental health is actually better because I was away from all the weirdos. But
alrighty, my fried chicken warriors, I have to get off.
Right. But that wasn't $1.50. You owe us some change. No, you don't get any change. But yeah, I do agree with him. Traffic was amazing then. But I mean the whole thing was just the whole thing was just stupid. And even now when I go out to some of these places like some of these like, bars and some of these restaurants and bars and nightclubs for some of the local music, they still have trouble packing. They still have trouble like packing the place because of how isolated people have become and how much they love staying at home. And that's nuts now.
It's crazy though, because like there was a flip side to that, right?
Right.
Okay. A lot of jobs got switched to remote work.
Yeah.
It actually, like, if we really sit and think about it, it created a whole pocket category of work.
It did.
Dead honest. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people that, you know what I mean, wasn't able to remote work remotely, that switched to remote work for them. And for a vast majority of them, even now in the aftermath, it's continued.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from going and having to punch in, having to get up and go somewhere and go punch in, you can sit in your dining room and earn your paycheck.
Right. No, that's true. I'm talking about even some of the industries where you can't do that because you need people there for all the other, music and whatever. I mean, it's still like I remember going to certain places where before the shutdown, they were so busy you had to fight for a stool. You had to fight not for you had to fight just to get a seat at a table. And then now they're closing down entire sections because people aren't going out as often.
Well, that and DoorDash, that's kind of something that really pushed DoorDash into the market too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like think about it. DoorDash and Uber Eats was not really popping before it'd be that time.
No.
They were around, but they wasn't something that was heavily popular and heavily marketed. Once that came, like the market for that blew up.
It did. It did. It did, and it was. I mean, it changed how everything went forever. It's like very rarely can I go to a place. I'll go to a place unless there's like a show. Unless there's a show or something, I'm not even sure it'll ever be like full again.
It will. You know what I mean? There's a lot of places to be that it's a lot of places this then came back full swing. You know what I mean? Like all of the main places has got to filter its way out.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's true. Well, like I said, we'll see. But I mean, it was just a mess. But now, I don't know. People have just become homebodies. But how long will that be? I don't know. Like you said, everything has habits. They're filtering out. But to go back to the FEMA camp nonsense, just to say, if they want people to be on like prison, like you said, house arrest, they're gonna have everyone stuck there. But you don't even need to read Sun Tzu or anything else. Look at like recent history. If they want to poison people to death, they're just gonna, it'll be like Flint, Michigan, where they taint the water supply and they just poison people to death. They're gonna round them up to a camp and do that to them. No. So this whole idea of a FEMA camp is just not. It's just not a thing.
And with that, oh yeah, we went way over.
Yeah.
We went way.
And I agree. People are lazy these days.
AF, lazy AF.
Right.
And I know Scott gonna say something in the chat. He gonna tell us how many times I activated the beep today.
Well, he's gonna. I think he's gonna be upset about how I said the show was like not as goofy looking without him. And
well, you probably shouldn't have said that.
Not him and Jackie.
You probably shouldn't have said that, Harsh. That was not nice to say.
What? He's like our resident villain. What are we supposed to do?
You just don't quit.
Yeah,
You just don't quit.
Well, don't check all the banner photos then.
I'm crying. I know you want to know.
Don't check all the don't check all the background photos. But anyway, you know what?
Oh yeah.
Way to live in the moment.
What?
Life is harsh, but also live it, and sometimes you got to live in the moment. And yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your beautiful Tuesday night.